Hey guys, welcome back to Make Way with the Morleys, and this video is 10 essential things that every new caravanner needs. Now we are making some assumptions here that you already have a Wastemaster, an aqua roll, a battery for your caravan, a spare tyre and toilet chemicals and all those sorts of things. Now these are in no particular order or preference. Number 1, Hitchlock. You need to make sure your caravan is secure. Like we mentioned last week in our video about insurance, some of the terms and conditions that come with insurance policies, you'll need to have a decent hitchlock. Item number 2, a wheel lock. Again, security is really important with your caravan. It doesn't matter whether you've just spent £1,000 on a caravan or 30 odd grand on a caravan. The likelihood is, if it's your first caravan or even if it's not, it's going to be your pride and joy. So it really does make sense to have a decent level of security on your caravan. On to number 3, a levelling system. Levelling system includes, for us, it includes some wheel blocks. It includes some blocks of wood that we can put underneath our sterries if we're on uneven ground, and also the all-important spirit level. Now there are a number of different devices that are available on the market, be it aftermarket or whether it comes standard with your caravan, to help level the caravan up. Now number 4, a torque wrench. I cannot stress how important it is you use a torque wrench to check your wheel nuts every single time you use your caravan. It's one of those first things that we always check before we hitch up. We check the torque on the wheel nuts. You can find in your owner's manual what that would be. For us it's 105 Newton meters. I had a quick check earlier today on the B&Q website where we bought our torque wrench for, and a 1/2 inch drive is about 15 quid. So they don't have to be expensive. If you're not sure how to use a torque wrench, check out the video up here. Ian from Caravan Gossip did a great video a few weeks ago on how to use a torque wrench, and that will run you through everything you need to know. Moving on to number 5, a tyre pressure gauge. That doesn't matter whether it's digital, whether it's analog. We use an analog tyre pressure gauge, as you can see here. It is really useful to check that you're running the correct pressures before you leave home, both for the car and also for the caravan as well. You can find the correct pressure, usually in the manual of your caravan, but if not, there is another video just up here which will tell you how to work out the correct tyre pressure for your caravan tyres. Bear in mind also that it's likely your car will also need to have some upped pressures, both front and back, for you to tow under load. On to number 6, a Noseweight Guage. Now again, this is really important. If you're a beginner caravanner, you won't realise the difference that it makes, the amount of pressure that the hitch has on the tow bar and how that can affect stability. I'll pop a video link up here to some of the examples of what can happen from a stability point of view to a caravan if it's not loaded correctly. Having the correct nose weight for your caravan and your car is a really important consideration. It might be that you have to play around with this, buy a few kilos here and there and just see what works best for you. On to number 7, towing mirrors. Now towing mirrors are absolutely essential. They are required by law in the UK to have towing mirrors fitted to your car. We use these tow mirrors. I understand that the Malenko tow mirrors are pretty decent and are of preference to many people. I'll pop a link in the description below for all of the things we discuss in this video. On to number 8, having a jack, a bottle jack. You can't get away with using your car's jack. It just won't work for the caravan. Now there's a number of different jacking systems that you can buy. Kojak is a popular one that you fit a bracket to the frame of your caravan and it makes it slightly easier. Not overly expensive, but definitely will get you out a pickle or two if you have a puncture. On to number 9, a head torch. Now head torches are really useful, certainly in the winter months when you're caravanning. Should you need to go outside just to fiddle around in your locker, to get something out of there, if you need to go and empty your cassette in the evening, or fill up the aqua roll, having a head torch that you can stick a light on your head and not have to hold something is really useful. They're pretty inexpensive. You can pick them up for as little as about 8 or 9 quid, anywhere up to probably about £100 for some super snazzy head torch. I use this one. I picked that up a few weeks ago from Go Outdoors. It was reduced from £39.99 to about 18 quid, so I think we got a bit of a bargain there. And finally, number 10, some sort of collapsible bucket. Now we find this really useful, just for little odds and ends. Certainly filling up the flush of the toilet, also to drop in a couple of litres of water into the bottom of the cassette every time it's changed. It's really useful just to have some sort of collapsible bucket. Now there's lots available on the market, some are better than others. Ours is a real cheapo one that we got when we first set out. and has done us okay so far. Anyway, that brings us to the end of this short video. Thanks very much for watching. Hit the thumbs up if you liked it. Let us know with any comments if you've got some for other essential items. Of course, there's many other accessories. We haven't mentioned cutlery or anything like that, but I'm guessing you can probably take that from home if you really need to. Hit the thumbs up if you've not already done so, and subscribe for all things outdoors, fun, family orientated, caravanning related videos. Thanks very much, and we'll see you soon on our next one. Cheers, bye.